still don't like it.
The fuck are these things?
Here, up and over.
Once these halls rang with
November
the spirit's
21st,
presence.
2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? When don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Uh-huh. Yo, how are you? Oh, these making there for you this.
Machines. What else do we have to drop on them?
Hi, nothing here. Nothing you need to worry about. Is that climbable? Yeah, it's just yellow.
We can make our way upwards.
Oh, that kiss, oh. Uh, I got less than 500 Ridgewood, and that's a new one.
Made them soon enough.
How the fuck does that grow in?
Please.
Yes, this way. There's an overlook above.
Uh-huh. There's another ladder over there. Hey, attack. How are ya? So where are these? If we're at the end of the game, where the fuck are these fire claws? Is that what the final boss will be? Is like a fucking fire claw? And it'll be like super powerful compared to all the other things. And it'll just jump out and say, "Hi, I'm a fire claw. Are you wanting to play?"
Not much farther now.
And I'll just bomb it to death, and it'll be like, "You wanted to play." Oh god, it's a behemoth.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. And so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Taurus. Steam.
Like through a couple of scorchers. That looks fun. Oh, there's a save point here.
Forward or up and down. Choose.
And then there's a behemoth after that. I can't get the feeling that if I leave him here, I'll go to fight him at some point. But it's better to clear out than it is to fucking go head on first. Can you take care of the behemoth or the scorcher?
Ready?
Right, one down. Stop turning as soon as I shoot at you. Won't you just let me get away from your stupid attack? Look, I have not had a chance to get away from you the whole time. Won't you just fucking distract them like you're supposed to? Why is it so hard to just distract him for 2 seconds? Like, why is it just constantly after me? There's like 3 people there, and as soon as that behemoth was dead, it went straight for me. It zeroed in on me, and it was me alone. So fucking cheap to make as well. Don't let me cancel out of an attack, will you? Hey.
Let their efforts harden. Steady our aim.
Suspending the geothermal pipeline is the easy part. Making sure it can come back online without degradation is harder. It would help if Anita had told me how long it needs to be out. Years? Decades? What would that do to the count?
Look out!
Woo! Hey! That is some horse shit right there. Well, you spawned at a piece for 2 seconds.
Machines coming in.
I mean, seriously, why? Why?
Probably going to need it.
Do you think it's fun for the player to go through this horse shit?
Is this projector? Maybe I should focus. Restore power. Our attack array, you might see shapes. drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Good glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Well, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
That's the way to go, so we're going to go up here and explore.
No space.
And... oh. I just dropped that instead of disassembling it.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The fire break has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
So this was a stealthy approach in. Fair enough. Let's just tell everybody we're here.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against.
The geothermal plant can be suspended, the cooling system masked, massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not me, right?
Ooh, don't fall in the area, that would hurt a lot in a slow, painful death.
I've been seen.
I like the way it took away your most critical skill, being able to override machines. Can you just focus on someone other than me for 2 seconds? Why are you so focused on me? There are 2 other fucking targets there! There's 2 other people, do they not count at all as targets? Why is the game so incessant that it's got you with a player targeted every time? You can't target the fucking other 2 for 5 seconds to give the player a break? No.
Our path is clear. Later.
Demo! Excuse me, I have to go find my dog. You're out in the kitchen, you. Sorry, I could hear the house sounds of my dog up to something, so I had to go investigate, because, you know, when dogs get really quiet, it is something to investigate. Like children. If they go quiet, it means they're up to something. A quiet child is never a good child. Ah, so that just leads back. I love these blast bombs because they only take 4 blaze. That is brilliant. Right, what's next to kill? A cauldron. Oh, this will be fun.
Can't be too prepared.
More machines. Make ready.
Is that a demonic thunderstorm? Where's the cannon go? Can you just pause it at peace for 2 seconds? fucking give me a break with your stupid horse shit. There we go, you didn't like that one, did you?
I don't put much stock in songs and deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
What is this one? Resist fire and range attacks. So that's not too bad.
Find out.
Hey, what's on the other side of this? Where's this fire claw? I need to be more specific. I know it's there because I've seen the name. So it's got to be somewhere up in this facility.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. Twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits. Lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, finish this.
Hey, yeah, what's new down here? Okay, and the toast.
All right. Down we go.
Cauldron Epsilon. So this is how we override the Scorchers and the Frost Claws. And where is this Fire Claw? I want to see the Fire Claw now. And they were fucking useful. Well, I gotta admit that. I never thought I would use them ever in the game. Try not to stand on the purple light.
Fire and lightning.
past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Didn't you like to say stay there until I find a way for all of us to cross?
I'll have to go over. Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
Ah, right, so I just have to shoot it.
Conveyors should be across.
Damn.
Oh, she's in the air.
This should get me up there.
I like our attack there. Oh, she's in the air.
Okay, let's see what this does.
Well, I haven't seen one of them yet. Well, Eli, will you jump up there? For the love of God. Attack, will you go destroy that thing, please? They annoy me. Thank you. Come along there, attack. Don't be afraid. Jump on.
I need to go across to extend the bridge. Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Alright, so that's just healing items in case so... Thank you, attack.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be, where the demon ruined it.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this link.
Spirit speaks to us. It's recording
Estes. Is that... Perhaps the spirit will tell us if left messages. Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented. Damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it... I mean, she will need to go into a coma. Maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Okay, so Cyan was sentient like Gaia. We know that from the previous ones. She was an AI and was sentient, and they hid it from the other people. And I'm guessing they were hiding it for the same reason Gaia was built, because the machines were going chaos.
Frost claws.
I'll try to find a way through.
I'm fucking hating them cunts. They've got no weaknesses, really, other than just reading them and then bombing them. And you can't override it here because all the demonic things are immune to overriding. Roger, Roger. Just jump in that pit, will you? You'll be doing everyone a favour. Are they up there fighting all that shit? Would you stop moving? I am not moving the mouse. Right. How did I do that? You can have the kill me, as long as you're dead, I'm not caring.
Go to the ramp.
For the spirit!
Not like I need the fucking... resources from it, so... Right, so I need to get up there and around to let them over. Why did you follow me? Did I not tell you to stand still while I made a fucking way across for you? Yeah, I need to get to that bridge and make a path across for them. Thankfully my outfit has healed me. Whoa!
That should do it.
And now it's my turn.
Good boy, Aratak. Is that an ice shard you just put through it? You're awesome, Aratak. Do not let anybody else tell you otherwise. You're actually pretty fucking awesome. This is like fucking, what's his face, Scrimmier from Radiant Dawn. He starts out as an arsehole and then he becomes an actual nice, lovable character. He just wants to fight everything for you. And he's like, yeah, go ahead. Just you go on and kill things for me. I don't care. I had fun watching that. Why would you drop down there? Unless that's the way to go.
And another console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional.
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found it.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victories all over the news. The Thanos swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Fire Break from. That means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except
Can I just like jump down and get him and strike from above? You can come down the normal way if you want. I just like jumping off things. He's like, no, fuck this shit. Find a way we'll cross. We'll just wait here until you stop being stupid. Okay, thank you. It's no problem. That's what I am here for, to tell you when you're stupid. Thanks.
Wait.
Look, and we stand in the big cock thing. It's Ayla, you just stand astride the cock. Aloy, what did you just do? Right, big pock extend. Right, this time we're going that way. I'll stick it in here because that's where it's meant to go.
That should cut off the vent up there.
So now I gotta go round there and up there. You know, you could have jumped that easily. You didn't have to fucking fly down. What are these cocks for anyway? Giant extendo cocks that just come out and do nothing other than. I mean, I see what it is from the gameplay point of view, but what purpose does it serve in the facility? Really necessary to put the player through. Oh, you're joking me, I had to go all the way back there. Oh no, I had to get up there to get that, to get back there, okay. Thank God for that. I was going to scream at something at that point if that was the case. I don't like the point of it.
Alright. Go around.
Come on. I realise this episode's going on long and long, but I have no save point now. I have to wait until I get save. the point of that bit there at all.
Runners will have a lot easier to get here.
Yeah, now we can go through here. Attack! I need you to attack that.
This looks like the old path.
Last exchange from the sheet attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Okay. So she was probably part of Project Gaia, or Project Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah.
The voice of the Daybreaker.
Why did you move? I did not move the mouse.
The altar.
Right, I'm guessing that'll be relevant to this.
There's no blue light here. There's a spirit present.
It's both. Or you have to find out.
Right, so I need to get to this one. Which means... the only way I can go in is through there. And it's not going through that one, so it's about to go through this one. It's about to go through this one. That can only go through here. Yeah, so that one has to come through there, which has to then come through there or there, which is not going to work, so it has to be this one. It goes to this one, goes to this one. Push it the wrong way. Which has to come to this one. Which can either be that one or this one. But that would go to, so yeah, it has to be this one going to there. No, if I was. Right, yeah, all kinds of confused right now.
Possible security analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
Right. Can't go that way. Once you're there, you have to go all the way around like that. I could stop. Yeah, this one has to come from there, which has to come from there. But that one... could either come from there, or there. No, hang on. No, it has to go that way. So it has to come from there, which can only come from there. Can there. Go the way I want you to go. Which has to come from there to there. Which spins around there. Right, there we go. Fixed it.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to break the signal constraint. One has been exposed, but I am in
Unauthorized call. Return to scheduled task.
Hey yo, can there be a save point here, please? Do I have to go through this entire facility in one fucking
That's all we're
sitting?
gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Then lead me to a save point so I can quickly save. Oh,
Keep
well.
moving towards the core.
Did you have to make this so long and drawn out? I mean, we get it. Seriously, I get it. This is the final battle. Can you know, not be such an asshole about this?
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Is that the fire core?
The new unit that's flying over it won't be easy.
How much fucking health does this thing have? Hit the bot, hit the bot. Will you fucking stop moving every time I aim at your bot? Is it like a sensor that you, if I aim at your bot, you're going to move? You just fucking have a bit of target for someone else. You fucking aim at someone else for like 10 seconds. Fucking have an aim at someone else, will you? Somewhere else, for the love of fuck! There is 2 other people than me in here. For fuck's sake, how does it feel that you can just dodge and... Oh the fuck! I seen that coming and ran and dodged, but no! Will you just stop the automatic hits on the player? Look, there's 2 people other than me in this arena. Go fucking play with them for 5 seconds. It's so hard to just say, oh look, there's someone on the play here.
Another tower! I'm repairing the beast!
What tower? Go away for the love of fuck! There is someone other than me here. Aim at somebody other than me! For the fucking love of all that's holy in this world, you go aim at someone other than me! And these auto-targeting shots are just not funny. Fuck you! I'm aiming at the tower, you're just not letting me! Fuck off! Go away! Give me 5 minutes fucking peace, will you? It's like, oh, go aim at the tower, right? But whatever you do, don't worry about it. The fucking big bear's going to chase you over there. And just for the love of God, will you aim at someone else for 2 seconds? There is more than me in this fucking arena. Stop going straight for me! Just fucking aim at someone else for 2 seconds! Fuck you! Aim at one of them for 2 seconds, or at least one of them do something fucking useful and knock you over. Again, you're just aiming only for me! Just stop doing that! Aim when you're fucking aiming originally! Don't just change your fucking aim as soon as I jump out the fucking way! Will you just have a target other than me? Have a target other than me, you big horrendous piece of shit! Change a direction! Pick a fucking direction and attack in that direction! But don't! But, oh, for the love of God, I had that dead on and you just dodged it away. Will you just, for the love of God, stand still? Will you just target someone other than me for 2 fucking seconds? Will you just, for the love of God, aim at someone other than me? Right, so this thing doesn't inform me this thing. Will you stop doing that? Stop auto-targeting me! If you're going to hit me, at least have a fucking good reason for it. Easier said than fucking done when the bear won't leave me alone. No, you dragged me backwards into that. I had dodged it and you didn't like it, so you dragged me back. Get this fucking scrapper off of me. Will you just stop it? Have a bit of fucking fair play! Why are you so intent on fucking over the player? Will you just, for the love of God, back off and give me a shot on you? You're not letting me get any shots on you, you're just constantly in my face, will you just... For the love of all that's holy in this world, will you stop doing that? Just fucking stop!
I'll finish.
Just fucking give me a fucking break and let me have a chance at actually hitting you. Just give me a fucking chance to hit you. Just stand still for 2 seconds. Just 2 fucking seconds. Just fucking stop! You stop it! You were aiming for your left and then you fucking... You just go in one direction! If you're aiming in a direction, continue in that direction! Don't just change direction to fucking hit the fucking player! This is how games work. You protect the course of a fucking thing and move out its way. Not just, oh, well, the machine doesn't like the fact that you're dodging. This is not how gameplay works. Will you fucking learn how to make games fun? It's challenging, yes, but not fucking, oh, just piss off the player. Just fucking get out of my face for 2 seconds and give me a breathing room. Aratak, will you fucking do your job and go hit this thing out of my way? Again! Will you fucking let me get a shot off? Will you stop attacking for 2 seconds? Have a fucking cool off period, will you? Oh, for God's sake! I just want to hit him! This is so hard to just let me get a fucking... Stop fucking hit me every 2 seconds and let me get a shot off! Look at this horseshit! I fucking dodge and I still get hurt! Will you just go away and just let me have a fucking chance to hit you? Just please, just let me have a fucking shot! Just let me get one fucking shot on you! Stop! I just want to hit you once! Just once, and not this fucking horseshit of... Do it again! Will you just... Give me 2 seconds in which to aim at you! You just stop this horseshit of being able to hit me from anywhere! Go for an attack and fucking what's her face? Fucking there's 2 other NPCs here. Do some damage to him. Why is it so hard to just let me damage him? What is so fucking hard about... Oh no, the player can actually hit the monster now. Oh no, things are going wrong by the second. The player can hit the monster. Oh no, what a fucking shame that is. All that just to make the fight seem hard.
The tower is the key.
You just fucking get out the player's face for 2 seconds and let him get some damage in.
Threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Shut up, Simon. Fucking...
Rerouting our network.
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Zion, please help me!
Right, is that finally over now?
Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Hey!
Aurea, I'm free.
That was not a fun fight.
You must escape.
My sister!
Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Hey, that is not how to make a boss battle fun. That is an exact opposite way of making a boss battle fun. It's never out of your face. You don't get a chance to do anything.
One of those?
It's the only way!
So that doesn't break down halfway across the lava.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Red Manukai.
Right, there we go. We finally got out of that hellhole. Right, that demonic fucking Scorcher is, or fucking Fireclaw. Okay, once you work out that bombs don't work on it, that makes it a bit easier, but the fact it's constantly in your face, so you can't line up a fucking shot on it, is annoying. It's just never away from you. It's like the Scorchers, they just jump in your face, and then just give you attacks that push you away, and then when you're away again, they jump in your face again and do the same fucking power attack to get you away.
Araya is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Yes. Oh, God. That was frustrating as shit. Like, you see, it's not the damage. I can understand the bombs don't work on it. That bit I understand. It's the fact that it wouldn't stand still to let you line up a shot with the bow. I mean, seriously, you could just randomly go attack Aurea or fucking Aratak for 5 fucking seconds to let the player line up a shot on it and then be like, oh, right, well now you've shot it, so. And then like, well done, player, you shot it. Well done. And then there'll be another fucking round of it jumping about, and then it would stand still for 2 seconds, so you get a shot on it. And then, see, that is fun. But this whole fucking in your face, and then using attacks to push you back, and then once you're away from it, it jumps in your face again and uses attack to push you back, and you don't get a break. And it's not difficulty at that point. It's just stupidity. Okay, yeah, like I said, I made a mistake of using bombs, and you shouldn't be using bombs against it. Fine, that was my mistake. But the fucking Fireclaw being in your face every 2 seconds was not fun. This is seriously not fun. Being, oh, well, I have to keep dodging these attacks, and it's not going to give me a break. I have to fucking run halfway across the arena by getting it to jump at me and then jump and then I'll run across the other side of the fucking arena to make it stand still for long enough for me to get a shot on. Right, well, I kinda wanna just see this over and done with. But on the other hand, I am an hour overdue for this episode. So fuck it.
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
We'll come back next week and finish the... No, we're not. No, we're not. We're just going to do it, because I just want to get this over and done with. It's going to take another half hour of fucking cutscenes, isn't it?
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Right, let's get started.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
So that's like another 1,900 years she's added on to that, if you include the 200 years she's already spent.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external limitations. And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be
I'm
reversed.
sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Farrow servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced, and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud. We had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I mean, I'm down for either those two options. Tell the truth or use your judgment. Telling the truth might not be nice, so yeah, but they'll have to hear it. So use your own judgment to what you need to tell them.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Ourea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Motherfucker, can we just be done?
blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
What do you think Hephaestus is, Silence?
I'm not sure. But its name comes from a language even the old ones considered ancient, as does the name Hades. A connection, perhaps, as yet unglimpsed. Whatever they are, they're still out there, and they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers. Which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.